Hi, I'm David Jackson, Captain with Durango Fire. Today we are going to talk about proper ash disposal, chimney cleaning, chimney fires, as well as proper wood storage. We're on location today at my house, and this is how I properly get rid of my ashes. My ash bucket sits down below the wood stove, collects everything in this nice box. It's like a bucket. Of course, you know this is going to be hot in here, so we want to take these ashes outside to a cooler location and dispose of them in a metal can that's far away from any combustibles, and allow these to cool for several days. These ashes can stay hot for up to 2 weeks, even though the top layer looks like it's cold. Down lower, it's going to be insulated by all of those ashes around it, but that's where you'll have your coals. So after a couple days, I might come back and throw, since we have snow, we can put a little snow in here, start cooling things down. Once everything's cooled down, I like to disperse of them throughout my property here and just use it as fertilizer. So you can see here that I've placed my metal can that I keep my ashes in on a nice concrete non-flammable surface. This is something that we would not want to put on a wooden deck or a new plastic deck that they're out there with the Trex decking, as this will also give off heat and will melt your plastic decking or catch your wood deck on fire. So if you don't have the convenience like I do to have this nice bucket to dispose of your ashes, and you're going to have to shovel your ashes out of your fireplace, you'll want to put those in a metal bucket that then you can transfer to a cooler place like we did here outside. So one of the big reasons why we go on structure fires in the wintertime is because of a heat source, whether it be a pellet stove or a wood burning stove, or they have a problem with an electrical heater, so on and so forth. So today, that's why we're here to talk to you about proper cleaning of your stove, cleaning of your pipe, and also what to do when you do have a chimney fire. So if you think that you have a chimney fire, if you want to come on in here, I have what's called a burn indicator. Right now, since I just started the stove up, it's showing that I'm putting out creosote. But once I get above 300 degrees, you can see I'm in this really nice burn zone. So that's going to put out the least amount of creosote. Now if we go up above 550 degrees, it's called overfire. I've seen these actually indicate chimney fire, not necessarily a bad thing, because what's burning off inside the chimney is creosote. So if you don't have a burn indicator such as this one, one of the ways that you can tell that you have a really hot fire and possibly a chimney fire is sound. You're going to hear things crackling through the pipe itself, maybe up in the attic space as that attic's heating up. You'll hear some of the wood frame construction in there crackling, not crackling, but it makes pop noises. But also you're going to have a lot of heat here. You're going to have a lot of heat from the stove. You're going to have a lot of heat from the chimney pipe itself. I feel comfortable getting on my roof once a month and taking the cap off and checking to see if my chimney needs to be scrubbed. If it does, I'll scrub it at that point, put the cap back on, and come back down off the roof. If you don't feel comfortable getting on your roof and don't have the proper equipment to do so, we have numerous companies in our community that you can pay to have it professionally inspected as well as cleaned. We like to, at Durango Fire, at least have these cleaned twice in the burn season. Once before you start, and that's a good time to have that inspected, and then about halfway through the burn season to have them come out and go ahead and clean it again. At Durango Fire, we like to see that your wood is stored away from your house, definitely not up against the house or on the deck or even below the deck. At Durango Fire, we're here to serve the community. If you have any questions about what we talked about today, feel free to call us, look at our website, or check us out on social media. And by all means, if you have a fire in your house, call 911.